Envisage an Igbo chief's son born in 1745 in what we now know as southern Nigeria. His life, far from ordinary, takes a horrific turn at the tender age of 11 when he is captured by African slave traders and sold into a life of bondage in the New World. This is the tale of Olaudah Equiano, a man who, despite the odds, turned his life around and in the process became a beacon of hope for countless others. Sold into slavery, Equiano was given the name Gustavus Vasa by one of his many owners. He served a multitude of masters, ranging from a Virginia plantation owner to a British naval officer and a merchant from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. His time as a slave under the naval officer saw him traversing 4 continents, experiences that would later form the backbone of the most vivid slave narrative of his era. By the time he was 32 in 1777, Equiano had mastered reading, writing, and arithmetic. He used these skills to buy his freedom and settled in England. Here he crossed paths with Granville Sharp, the first prominent British abolitionist, and soon found himself at the forefront of the emerging anti-slavery movement. Equiano presented one of the first petitions to the British Parliament, calling for the abolition of slavery. In 1787, Equiano broke barriers as the first person of African ancestry to hold a post in the British government. He was appointed as the commissary for stores to the Expedition for Freed Slaves, an abolitionist-supported venture that led to the creation of Sierra Leone. However, witnessing rampant fraud and corruption in the expedition led to his dismissal, as he refused to turn a blind eye. Unyielding in his fight against slavery, Equiano continued to collaborate with leading British abolitionists, such as William Wilberforce and Thomas Clarkson. He used his personal experiences to fuel the struggle, writing and publishing his autobiography in 1789, The Interesting Narrative of the Life of Olaudah Equiano, or Gustavus Vasa the African, written by himself. This narrative became the first bestseller penned by a Black Briton, and even found its way into the hands of the Prince of Wales and 8 dukes. Equiano also undertook a lecture tour across England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland to promote his book and the burgeoning abolition committees. Equiano's narrative stands out from other slave narratives for its authenticity and the religious and economic arguments he presented against slavery. The authenticity of his narrative rivals that of his American counterpart, Frederick Douglass, which appeared half a century later. In 1792, Equiano married an Englishwoman, Susanna Cullen, and they had 2 daughters. Tragically, only one daughter survived to inherit her father's estate. Equiano's life came to an end in 1797, a decade before the abolition of the slave trade, and 36 years before Parliament outlawed slavery throughout the British Empire. Olaudah Equiano's life serves as a testament to the indomitable human spirit, and his role in the abolition of slavery is a testament to the power of personal narratives in driving social change. From the depths of slavery to the heights of social reform, his life story is one of resilience, courage, and an unyielding belief in the cause of freedom.